A pension sharing order is an order that the court can make as part of a financial settlement that can divide a pension into two, so that a previously non-pension holding spouse has a separate pension in their sole name. They can choose whether they want to externally transfer that pension to a separate pension scheme of their own choosing, or whether they want to retain it as an internal transfer within the existing pension scheme. But in any event, it allows them to have the ability to make the key decisions in relation to that pension. It means that they can choose when they want to draw down and access that pension, and it ensures that they have protection of income in the event of the original pension holder's death. This is a departure from the previous arrangement, pension attachment orders, which are still used in certain cases where a pension scheme does not allow for a pension sharing order. So under a pension attachment order, the pension continues to be paid to the person originally holding the pension scheme, but it means that a percentage of that person's income, once received, is then paid to the former spouse, essentially by way of a form of maintenance. The risk to this kind of situation is that in the event that the original pension holder should pass away, this will then compromise the recipient's entitlement to continue to receive a form of income during their retirement, and therefore it is ideally a better situation if the ex-spouse can have a separate pension sharing order that allows for them to have that separate pension scheme, whereby they can then determine how and when they want to access that. As to what would provide for an appropriate division of a pension, consideration will normally need to be given to the parties' needs, contributions, health, ages, the length of their marriage. In certain cases, parties may have acquired pension prior to the marriage and may seek for this to be excluded from the pension share. However, generally the courts will presume that this should be included if the needs of the parties cannot be sufficiently met from what is in the matrimonial pot alone. This is where it's really helpful to have legal advice and potentially also financial advice from some form of pension on divorce expert or financial actuary. You can have shadow experts that will advise a client alongside a solicitor, or you can have a single joint expert who is instructed on behalf of both parties to be able to give guidance and advice on what an appropriate division should be.